welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be game 2 between Pew Pew Laser Beams as well as Salt Gaming. Now, Salt Gaming won a very convincing victory in the first game, and Tomb of the Spider Queen. And here in this next map, it's going to be Haunted Mines. So far, so good. This is Babel. Hope you guys enjoy this cast. And we are actually at the 4th qualifier. Sorry, actually choking on some water there. But yeah, this is Haunted Mines and Salt Gaming on the left side. One game up, Pew Pew Laser Beams on the right. Map decided by Salt. They want to play a cheesy map. Now, reasons why Haunted Mines is one of the more cheesy maps is because I think that the map is very small. It allows a lot of room for, really unorthodox and weird-ass builds. I mean, you got some weird compositions going in, some great bursts, a lot of push. And maybe even just a great knockdown on most of the forts there. Meanwhile, I mean, I've seen a lot of unorthodox picks here. And I'd really like to see what kind of a strategy Salt Gaming has in mind for this map. But Pew Pew Laser Beam will get first pick. And the bans here will be Brightwing as well as Sylvanas. Sylvanas is an instant ban in this map. It's already a small map. They've only got limited structures, limited space. If Sylvanas is given the ability to push, I think that... well, maybe you could say it's not so effective because it's not like teams cannot react in time. They can, but Sylvanas having the extra pressure. You know, if you push as 5s, you have the extra pushing potential, and that's what Salt Gaming wants to avoid. First pick of Vala here for PPLB. Should be on Carby again. Carby in the last fight, unfortunately, in fact, the last game, was not able to hold a front against Zeratul. It's one of the biggest problem here. And in SEA, actually, for all the qualifiers, we're running single bans. So for all you guys from NA, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching SEA streams, but we have only one ban in the qualifiers. And it's only when we hit the national finals, then we have double ban. So next week on, Malaysia National Finals, double ban. But right now, in this Singapore 4th qualifier, it's still going to be single ban. Jaina being picked up already. 70 seconds remaining in the time pool for Salt Gaming. I'm thinking that it could be another bursty hero. Most likely it will be a support. Brightwing being banned, should be a bit of a shortage in support. You may not want to go for Malfurion. I think Malfurion's not really good in this particular map. Generally why I say that is because, well, it's still okay. Well, it's going to be Malfurion anyway, so who cares what I think, right? Malfurion is pretty okay. I think that if you snowball well, it's going to be interesting. And we got the Butcher on PPLB. Butcher, by the way, is a valid pick. He is not being banned for this tournament. I don't see any reason why he should be. And we got a pick Arthas actually for PPLB. Arthas, Butcher, Vala, already seeing new meta in Haunted Mines, and I think that this is where you got some really weird ass stuff happening. Arthas, Butcher, Vala, very different. In fact, I think that last weekend over the 3rd qualifier, I would never imagine to see Arthas back in competitive play. But today we have that. And also going to see Tyrande. So dual support for Salt Gaming. That's fair. Are we going to see a Diablo? That's my question. Nope, it's going to be Kerrigan. Kerrigan folds up really well. Tyrande, Kerrigan forms a good combo. Jaina to sweep up most of the slow as well. And for PPLB now, they lack a lot of support. And they're up against dual support. So I will not penalize them if they go for dual support here as well. Because I think Arthas can do a lot of damage. But it's going to be Lily. Could be a shout out to Zenden. I don't know. If it's Lily, it's valid. I think that Lily is seeing a little bit more, edge in competitive play now that most heroes don't have stun. They got changed down to daze, which is a little bit of a different effect. It doesn't stop channeling spells like a Jug of 1,000 Cups. It doesn't stop Lily's heroics there, and that's really helpful. So only stuff like Impaling Blades and stuff like Power Slide, those stuff with a straight out stun will cancel channeling. Stuff like Primal Grass that just pull you back, like maybe Entangling Root. I think Entangling Root doesn't even stop Jug of 1,000 Cups right now. So yeah, that's only Impaling Blades and maybe Lunar Flare that can stop Lily's ultimate heroics rather. Here we got 50 seconds remaining for the last pick. They may want to go one more support. I don't think it's necessary. It's a small map. Come on. You can always push down lanes really well. And we got Butcher, man. The Butcher doing a lot of damage. Vala as well. I don't really see a synergy. That's the funny part about this draft. There is no real synergy. I think that maybe Butcher with some extra charge Could go in, do some damage, and Arthas can land what looks like a Syndragosa. Vala follows up with Strafe. I think it's going to be a lot of damage, but yeah. So Butcher, in case you guys don't know about this hero, it's a really strong hero. It's got a lot of damage. A melee assassin, by the way. Just because he's fat, you know, he's not a straight up warrior. So Ruthless Onslaught, by the way, is the name of the skill that will allow Butcher to charge all the way in. It does a lot of damage. The Brand, the Hamstring, Lamb to the Slaughter, and Furnace Blast. The full set of skills. We're going to talk a little bit more about Butcher, but it's going to be Abathur. Abathur, Butcher, double clone. You just, you know, one guy chopping you up is really scary. Two guys just makes the nightmare perfect. And that's exactly what PPLB wants to bring about. For Salt Gaming, they got Tyrael there. That's the standard. I would have expected Tyrael anyway because I think that they're going for a dive composition. You got Kerrigan to go in, you got Tyrael to go in, and you got Malfurion for sustaining the whole team while they're in a forward motion. Haunted Minds, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if the game is ready. I need an invite to the lobby first. But until then, hopefully I'm going to get that soon. But yeah, Salt Gaming versus Pew Pew Laser Beam. Would say that in Haunted Minds, it's one of the crazy maps that this whole map pool provides. We've got two very cool layers here. So ground 0, okay? Level 1 is where you have the standard 2 lanes and a total of 2 camps. Actually, 3 camps. Forgot about the Bruiser in the middle there. But a 2 Siege camp, 1 Bruiser camp, and 2 Sentry points. And you have 2 entrances to the mines below. And the mines below is where you go to basement 18. Alright, it's all the way down. It looks like it's basement 1, but no, don't be fooled. It's all the way down there. And that's where you have got a lot of what we call undead in the basement. And effectively, there's also a golem all the way on the right side of this basement floor. And also that's where you have more skulls actually being dropped by the undead at the mid part. So it's at the mid lane as well as the lane on the left side at the basement area. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be really fun and exciting. I look forward to this. Haunted Minds, one of the shortest possible maps. Teams have ended games on Haunted Minds in under 6 minutes. I don't know how they do it, but they just steamrolled so hard that you can barely recognize yourself. It's like, wham bam, thank you ma'am. And you just didn't even know what happened. It's like, hey, I came for a tournament and you just left. But yeah, man, Haunted Minds. So the objective very simple. Go underground. It periodically opens. The first one, there is a little bit of a barricade there. After that, you know, the mines stay open. You can always fight in the underground. Anytime you want to do that, it's possible. All right, and you just collect skulls, a total of 100 skull. So at any point in time, there's only a maximum of 100 skull in this game, and each team can only get a maximum of 100 skull. So if the more skull you get, the stronger your golem's gonna be. So I think about 2 patches back, they kind of nerfed the golem a little bit. So 100 skull count golem doesn't mean an actual all win. All right, it only means that the golem's really hard to kill. But even then, it's been nerfed a little bit, so it's still fine. They didn't nerf in this patch. Don't get me wrong. They nerfed, I think, 2 to 3 patches before. It was way too OP. Then they decide that just because you look big, it doesn't mean you have to be strong, right? So they changed that. But yeah, and also just make sure that you take down the core and you win the game. Pajama Third, by the way. Shout out to that. Super Pixel, nice skin, by the way. Butcher, I am very disappointed. This is not the Iron Butcher. I think that the Iron Butcher just looks so good. You can't even see his face. You don't know his emotion. You know, that's just scares the shit out of me. But yeah, the Butcher. I think Harvey's playing that. They're waiting for me, and so yeah. This is where we've got a really exciting game. Flexing, stretching a little bit here. Getting ready for this. Haunted Minds. Qualifier for, ladies and gentlemen, the official road to Blizzcon. 2 teams today will qualify. And I think that I really hope it's 2 of the best teams so far. And it's going to be a really tight competition where you see close games. Right now, it's only the first round, but we got 8 teams today. And I think that that's a huge shout out to the community for supporting this event. And every single qualifier, we've got 8 teams back to back. I think a total of more than 30 teams taking part in the Singapore qualifier itself. For such a small country, I think we've got a very, very big playing base. So that's it on the blue team. Salt Gaming, Slideabite as Tyrael, Quiddy there playing as Kerrigan, Tialstro there as Jaina, Ohayang playing as the healer, Malfurion, and last but not least, we got a secondary healer, Kaigari, playing as Tarande. And on the red team, we have Pew Pew Laser Beam. Still no Laser Beam, guys. Where are those Star War beams? And Darken playing as Vala, Karbi there playing as Butcher. We also got Lily being played by Ugly Potion, Zerokage onto Arthas, last but not least, and AFK Super Pixel. Okay, it's a joke. Really, it's just a joke. Abathur is a hero that doesn't need to go in the front line. He uses Symbiote. So for all of you guys who doesn't know that, half the time he's actually sieging. Okay, he's not sleeping. He's sieging behind the keep, and that's exactly where you don't want to be. Arthas, Lich King, dethroned. You know, this is like WOTLK actually again. I think it's Wrath of the Lich King, where you kill Arthas and you're really sad about it and happy at the same time. But that's it. Lily goes down. Butcher's gone. Getting chopped up there. Guess who's the fresh meat now, huh? 2 men down on the red team, and we got 3 kills up for the blue team straight off. Very simple rotation. Haven't really had the time to talk about composition, but I would say for sure that it's a dive comp, it's a ganky comp on the blue team. On the red team, it seems like it's anything but a proper sustained comp. I know Lily's actually there for that purpose, but then again, Zerokage dropping again. And already level 2 for the blue team, but red team 4 men down. So far, in just under 1 minute, record time here in terms of gank happening for the blue. I'm not really sure if Butcher has got all the space here for farming up his fresh meat charges. I think that Karbi needs to be very mindful of not committing. They look really sexy. By the way, Lily goes down and Butcher again will go down. 6 kills. Like I said, man, so much ganks, don't have time to charge up the fresh meat. And that's where you get a lot of trouble for the Butcher. He's not going to be very happy. He's still going to stay very hungry for this game. But mine's going to open in just about 15 seconds right now. Blue team, great positioning all across this map here. Just rotating very well. And we check in on the talent choices. We got Invigoration, which really helps a little bit. Hold that thought. Ugly Potion again. I have no idea why Lily wants to walk at this specific path. Could be because of the fact that he wants to claim back the sentry point. But that's a little bit of an aggressive route to take. You know, you really want to play safe and go from behind. But even then, that's not happening here. The Telstro already missing from the map. Ohayang as well as Quiddy, all 3 of them. I wonder where are they. This is Zerokage at a basement area now. 4 or 5 of them coming in here. And down goes Arthas another time. 8 kills for the blue team. Salt Gaming, 37 skull count. Red team now. Butcher's brand. There goes the reckless onslaught. Not going to be enough. Karbi dropping. And that's it. Vala goes down. Karbi now. Hamstring connects. Unfortunately getting rooted there. Will also go down. An Ugly Potion. Shouldn't be running that way, but I don't think there's any escape route left. That's it. 9 skull counts. It's going to be very challenging for the red team now. They are 1 talent down still. I will use this opportunity to talk about talents here. We got Illune's Graze, Moonburn, Sweeping Grass, as well as Fury of the Swarm coming in for Kerrigan. And that looks pretty fine so far. Pierce coming in for Sentinel. So this is looking like it's the Sentinel build. It's not so much on the Lunar Flare buff or utility Tarande. Not those builds, but it's going to be a Sentinel one. Quiddy, nice double stun from Impaling Blade. Karbi there, shouldn't overextend. Butcher may look like he's very tanky. Now, a lot of meat, like I said, don't discriminate a fat guy, okay? He's not tanky. He's actually very, very, very squishy. So that's the contradiction there. But yeah. Okay, Gary, nice stun, goes down. Vala will be fine. Also, Hunter's Mark connecting there. Sentinel, unfortunately, missing a little bit. But yeah, we got Snowstorm, we got Deep Chill, we got Amplify Healing, Purge Evil. It's a pretty standard Tyrael build. Somewhere in the middle between tank as well as damage. And on the red team here, we got Flail Axe, which looks a little bit different here. Hold that thought again, Ugly Potion dropping. Lily just not level 20, don't have the Kung Fu Hustle. So extra buff to help Lily stay alive a little bit longer. But yeah, Flail Axe increasing the length of hamstring. I don't like this. I actually kind of like the second pick here in terms of talent. It allows you the charge to be on to have reduced cooldown if it connects. Invigoration is definitely the one to go for. It actually reduces the cooldown a little bit, which allows you to spam and allows you to chase a little bit better. But Karbi will be doing no chasing this game. Still goes down. I'm actually very interested to see the amount of deaths already on the red team. So Lily dying 5 times, Butcher dying 4. And really good pickoffs by Salt Gaming. And we have Arthur's going for Eternal Hunger, which helps with a bit of a mana restoration. And you also see Frozen Waste coming in. Plus you have Conjurer's Pursuit as well as Mending Serpent up for Lily. And that's it. This is actually going to be a right-click Vala build. And I don't think there's actually much space for Vala to right-click. Plus you don't want to go in the right-click build here with Tyrell around. And hold that thought. Down goes Butcher again. An Ugly Potion now. Have to pull back. Some heals coming out. But that's not going to be enough. Abathur not doing a lot actually in this game. We'll see. We have got a Pressurized Glance as well as a Prolific Dispersal. And 2 men dropping in the red team in that small little exchange there. And Darken going down. It's not even an exchange. It's a one-side steamroll. We got about 14,000 siege damage. Not enough hero damage on the red team. And this lineup, very good. Creative lineup. Unfortunately, just not good enough. Let's check in on the replay. No, we don't have that. I thought we actually had a replay, but alright, just got trolled by Zen. That's it, Zero Kage now pulling back, and nope, it seems like we're not going to see a connection there on the Entangler except for the one on Vala. Quiddy now, looking for a very quick push here. Actually, 5 minutes 50 seconds, they will not break the Guinness Book of Records here for the fastest game and on the Haunted Mines, but it seems like the fort will be in a lot of trouble. They keep actually dropping to about 10%. Guys, do something, they keep dropping here. And we still don't have Arthur's. Arthur's respawns just right about now. And Carby checking on the fresh meat charges. It's at about 5. So this is where I think red team needs that level 10. Doesn't have lanes to soak. Blue team just have superior rotation. And they know just that. They've been ganking a lot. They've been doing a great job at that. They've been killing a lot more members of the red team. So checking on the level 10 heroics here, we got Tranquility, Ultralis, Starfall, Water Elemental, as well as Judgment coming in. And plus the fact that we've got a level 7 talents being picked up, Enduring Growth, some extra duration there, better momentum up, Lunar Blaze, Frostbitten, and more better momentum. So far so good. In terms of talent choices, would love to say that, do note that I think that this Frenzy doesn't stack, so Quirdy knows that. He goes for a bit of extra splash on basic attack, which is kind of okay. C kind of likes that talent pickup. As his slider by goes in Judgment on to Butcher already, and a little bit of a choke point here. The 2-man goes down, Zero Kage is gone. Carby still wants to pitch a siege camp, will not get it, will go down. 4-man's gone. That's equivalent to a team wipe because Abathur is not very easy to kill, not very easy to find. Golem made a spot up Super Pixel there. Picked up some damage from the stones being thrown by the siege camp. Siege Golems at that. So level 12 against level 8, red team now. They came in looking for experience. I think that they're going to walk away with a lot more experience, that is, for sure. So, yep. Well, 2-man perfect. Lunar Flare, more on the stun. Kerrigan lands a perfect combo. Zero Kage, all that's left. They want more. They want a team wipe. But Abathur just healing up Arthur's as much as he can. 25 kills against 1. Hey, guys, it's an improvement. At least they get 1 kill for this game here, and I think it's still good. That's it. We actually had a replay ready. I'm not sure if it's still ready. Let's check in on that. Seems like he's gonna. Okay, Xander's gonna prepare that. Meanwhile, Frozen Waste coming out, not really connecting. Carby with a hamstring connecting again. Lunar Flare on 2. That's it. There goes more stuns, and Carby goes down. Zero Kage is gone. 4 men still alive on the blue team. In fact, all 5 and 3 men up. Abathur's like half a guy here in this game. So it's really challenging to pick Abathur in this particular map. Haunted Mine, small map, not much space. Let's check in on the replay now while we still have the chance. This is what happened here. 4-man, they got choked really well. Look at that. Slider by going in. Some stun on the Carby. And behind enemy lines, you got Teltro landing. Perfect Blizzard. Ohayang with some Momentua stun going down as well. And Quirdy doing such a great job with the Impaling Blades as well as the Primal Grass. I think that they were really well executed. Red team now seems like they're losing all hope. They're not even level 10. 5 level lead again in favor for Salt Gaming. And this is the second replay, by the way. They're just pushing the bottom lane. We got, yeah, as I was saying, 5 level lead now. Almost level 10 for PPLB. There we go. In terms of talent choices, Brutal Strike happening here for Butcher. Okay, he needs to start killing someone. And I think that this is just in the nature of Butcher. You know, you really just want to go in and just chop, you know. Just like dicing up some extra bato here, which stands for minced meat anyway, in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, so 4-level lead. Lily now popping a Jug of 1,000 Cups, healing out, staying alive, and Darkin dropping really low. Arena of Vengeance going down, but not really doing a lot of work. That's Lily staying alive for a very long time. Judgment goes down on Carby, looking for some extra damage. Furnace goes down, but not enough damage, and Carby will be gone. 3-man down on the red team. Blue team now with 100 Skull Gold and pushing the top lane. They will be knocking on the core. PPLB, they joined this tournament playing for fun, and I think they got a lot of fun. They got more than what they bargained for. They're now trying to save the core. I don't think if they can do that. Carby is going to do the last charge here. There goes the root. He's not even going to run. Maybe he's going to do some. Oh, there goes the charge going in. Some roots happening. Maybe they can pick up some guy. But that's the Arthas goes down. Butcher's gone, getting butchered as well. And 0% core. And it's game over. Salt Gaming, feeling very sweet about that one there, will win this series 2-0. So far, I think it's Salt Gaming convincing games for both game 1 and 2. And I know I started the stream saying that we're going to see close games. This is not exactly the closest one we have for you. But I guess PPLB, they just got a lot more rotation to work on. They got a lot more to work on in terms of draft as well. But they came in playing for fun. So shout outs to PPLB. No disrespects there at all. You know, Carby also just he's actually a writer in on the official SEA website, heroesc.com. So shout out to Carby for taking part. And I think he's got a lot more things right now about Salt Gaming. So Salt Gaming, just watch out. Carby's not really happy. But yeah, great game being played by Salt Gaming. I think that it sets the tone for the day. Salt Gaming as the hot favorite right now. They'll be playing the semifinals next, and we will have a next game for you guys soon. We'll be streaming both semifinals. That's a shout out to sponsors Alienware, Intel, and Fairfield sponsor Razer, as well as streaming partner XSplit for making all of this happen. This is Babel. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys in the wall. Keep a like on Facebook if you do. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. In this area. Sage Golem pushing. Tribute spawning again. Blue team 2 upon 3. They need to get the 3rd tribute, and they need it now.